All right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see if I can get some background music going on here. This thing is kind of slow. Let me try to get it going. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Play anything. Let's see. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Conversations for Dummies. This is Lady D, that be me, trying to get everything situated. Boy, I tell you, this has been a very busy morning. Give me a second here, real quick. I'll be right back. See, where is? Oh, I can't find it. Um, Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. Here we go. Okay, here I come. I'm here. I'm here. Let's see here. I should have been already done this, but it's been a crazy morning. Been a crazy morning, but I am here. I am here now. See if I can get this lighting a little bit better. There we go. All right, you guys, welcome to Conversations for Dummies. I do apologize for the delay and for my not being as prepared as I normally am, but it's been a crazy day today and already, and it's just 11 o'clock in the morning here in Texas, and it's already been crazy for me, but I am here. Welcome to Conversations for Dummies. I am broadcasting live on my Diane P. Meadows page on Lady D TV, as well as on my YouTube page, Lady D That Be Me TV on YouTube. If you can't catch me on one page, you can catch me on another. And if you don't catch the live broadcast right now, you can always catch the replay. And so welcome. I am excited to be here. Happy Friday, you guys. It is Friday, and it is a great day to be here. So thank you guys for coming. I'm not going to delay too long. I am going to go ahead and get started with this show. And let me get my videos together, and we're going to get this thing going. So I'm going to play a couple of posts real quick and a couple of commercials, and then we're going to get into this topic. This is something that I'm doing today because I had a guest scheduled, but she had to cancel, and we are just moving on. We're going to keep it moving. So let's play this real quick, and then I'll be right back. Are you looking for work? We're hiring. We're looking for volunteers and paid staff. Join us. For more information, contact Ms. Collins, Operations Director, at 202-813-7455. Earning never felt so good. All right, that's okay. We're going to keep it moving. So the topic today is about the mass shootings in the United States. We have had so many mass shootings in the United States, and we have too many. It's just ridiculous. So let's get into this, okay?
Another mass shooting claiming lives in California. The latest incident happening just south of San Francisco yesterday when a gunman opened fire killing 7 people.
That shooting coming just 48 hours after 11 people were killed while celebrating the Lunar New Year at a dance studio in Monterey Park, California. Across the country, there have been 39 mass shootings just this year.
And now President Biden is calling for action on gun violence. CBS 4 anchor Naja Sherman joins us live with the latest. Naja?
Lauren and Elliott, California is reeling from the series of shootings that have claimed 19 lives just since Saturday. They happened at a ballroom, 2 farms, and a gas station.
Police in Half Moon Bay, just south of San Francisco, say they don't know why a lone gunman targeted 8 of his coworkers at 2 agricultural businesses Monday night, killing 7 of them.
All the evidence we have right now points to a workplace violence incident.
Investigators say 66-year-old Chung-Li Zhao worked at one of the farms and that he used a legally purchased semi-automatic handgun in the incidents.
There were no specific indicators that would have led us to believe that he was capable of something like this, and he was not known to us.
Police tackled and arrested the suspect after he drove himself to the police station. The LA County coroner has now identified all 11 people killed in that shooting, including 68-year-old Valentino Alvaro. His family says he loved people and his community and was the life of any party. Studio owner Mingwei Ma and Mei Mei Nan, whose family says she loved to dance, also died. Investigators are still trying to determine why the elderly Asian suspect targeted the dance studio. Police say he took his own life as they approached a van hours after the killings. And late Monday, 1 person died and at least 7 others were injured at a shooting at a gas station in Oakland.
The U.S. has now had more mass shootings in 2023 than at this point in any other year on record. And that's according to the Gun Violence Archive. President Joe Biden reacted to the latest mass shooting, calling on Congress to act quickly and ban assault weapons. Naja Sherman, CBS 4 News.
All right, one more.
John, we do have some police scanner audio. So this is right before we're told that the police beat Tyree Nichols. So this is then when I think they're first pulling him over. So let's listen to that.
We got 1 male black running. Over there, set up for him.
You know, the Scorpion car pull over to East Ranger Road. You have one running on foot.
Just run that tag and see what the address.
He's fighting at this time. Check the box.
What do you hear there, John?
So I hear they've made the stop, but we don't hear that part. And then he's running. And then he comes on and says, run that tag and see where it comes back to. So he's gotten away. And they're trying to figure out, well, if he's running home, where is that? Because it could be nearby. And of course it is. It's about half mile away.
And that's standard police stuff, right?
That's right.
Standard.
I mean, that's what they should be doing. And then the next person you hear on the air has caught up to him and is fighting and calls out the street that it's happening on, which is his street. He's about 80 yards from his home, and then he's calling for backup. So there's a whole bunch of questions that Shimon says, still need to be answered, but let's go through a couple of them. Yeah. What was the stop for? This is a missing piece. They said reckless driving originally, but what was the reckless driving? No one's articulated that. What was the first altercation about that resulted in him being pepper sprayed and running away? And then what was the second altercation about? All of these are still blanks. And what we've been told is that when the tape is released, you're going to see the incident from end to end, and some, if not all of these questions will be answered.
Shimon, one of the things that the police were charged with was aggravated kidnapping, and that got people's attention because what does that mean? So, I know that you asked that question. We were told that that meant that he was sort of unlawfully detained or contained somehow. Do you have any more information on that?
Yeah, that was one of those charges that really, I think, caught many of us by surprise, because you certainly never see this in these kinds of cases. So we don't have any clarity. The way the DA explained it is you may have had an initial proper stop, and they may have been legal, let's say. And then as you go through this encounter and you go into the second encounter, then that is where that may have occurred, where it was an illegal detainment of some kind. And because of the nature of this and how this all unfolded and their aggravating circumstances, that's why they charged this kidnapper. Remember, there are also the allegations here that the victim here was handcuffed during this time, during some of this beating. Certainly the DA wouldn't talk about that, and that is something we will likely see in the video. So that could pertain to that as well.
John, they're going to release this video, we're told, tomorrow night at 6 p.m. That's a Friday night at 6 p.m. Does that make sense to you? Is that sort of ripe for trouble?
If this were in New York City and I was in the NYPD and this came up, I would want this on a Tuesday.
A school night, a work night.
Yeah. But I think what you're seeing in Memphis is they have delivered the beginning of justice. They have brought extraordinarily serious charges, and a slew of them against each officer. They have arrested them, and one of them has made bail, others are trying to raise bond, but they are now in the system. And I think the way they are choreographing this is, let's make sure that people see that justice is being done. That's the beginning of it. And then we'll release the tape, because if they did them together, I think justice would have been largely drowned out by the shock over the tape. I think they wanted people to digest that the system is working, and then see the tape. And then they have all day today, they have tonight, and they have all day tomorrow up until 5 o'clock when they're going to release this.
They're going to do it at 6 p.m. I should clarify, 6 p.m. local time in Memphis, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. here. To do that community outreach to say, if we're going to march, let's march together. If we're going to protest, let's protest peacefully. And I think that Memphis is confident that they have a handle on this. Now, Ali, the question is, what does that mean in New York, in Chicago, in LA, where they're...
Are they prepared?
Well, they've been preparing. And, I think they are waiting and watching carefully. And I think they're all going to be watching this tape.
John, thank you. Shimon, thank you very much for being on the ground for us.
Welcome back to CNN This Morning. We are anticipating word from law enforcement at any moment, an update on this deadly mass shooting in Monterey Park, California. It appears that law enforcement is approaching the microphone as we speak right now. At least 9 people killed there, Emra.
Yeah, let's listen in.
Hey, good evening.
Oops, sorry about that.
Welcome back to CNN This Morning. We are anticipating word from law enforcement at any moment, an update on this deadly mass shooting in Monterey Park, California. It appears that law enforcement is approaching the microphone as we speak right now. At least 9 people killed there, Emra.
Yeah, let's listen in.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Captain Andrew Meyer from Sheriff's Homicide. I'm here to talk to you about the mass shooting incident that occurred here in the city of Monterey Park. This evening, or last night actually, at approximately 10:22 p.m., officers from the Monterey Park Police Department responded to a local business in the 100 block of West Garvey Avenue in the city of Monterey Park regarding a shots fired call. When officers arrived on scene, they observed numerous individuals, patrons of the location, pouring out of the location, screaming. The officers made entry to the location and located additional victims. The Monterey Park Police Fire Department responded to the scene and treated the injured and pronounced 10 of the victims deceased at the scene. There were at least 10 additional victims that were transported to numerous local hospitals and are listed in various conditions from stable to critical. The suspect fled the scene and remains outstanding. Anyone with information regarding this incident, we're asking them to call LA Sheriff's Homicide at 323-890-5500, or if you prefer to remain anonymous, you can call Crime Stoppers at 800-222-8477. Homicide Bureau is working closely with Chief Scott Weiss and his agency at the Monterey Park Police Department. We're working with the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services, the Federal Bureau of Investigation LA office, and numerous other law enforcement agencies. With that, I'll take a limited amount of questions, if anybody. No, sir. As far as motive goes, it's too early in the investigation to know what the motive is.
Is there any description of the suspect? Beyond the generic description of a male suspect on his clothing, height, weight, anything?
No, sir, not at this time. No description on the suspect at this time.
What kind of weapon the man may have used in this particular incident?
All I can tell you is that it was a firearm that was used, and no other information on as far as the firearm right now. The suspect is outstanding. That's correct.
Any indication of going off the time? So the scene around this as it unfolded was there was what going on, and the gunman walked in.
The location is there was ballroom, like a ballroom dance location.
Captain, was there a second location as well?
We're aware of an incident that occurred in Alhambra, and we have investigators on scene trying to determine if there's a connection between these two incidents.
Any indication, Captain, that there may have been video inside the place itself, not the phones and things like that, but actual video of the ballroom and what happened?
So the investigators are working every lead on this case. Obviously, we have all our resources here, a limited amount of resources. We have resources from various law enforcement agencies. We're reviewing all surveillance video, any surveillance video, following all leads, so we're not going to leave anything unturned.
How the suspect got away? By car, by foot, do you know?
No, not at this time. It's preliminary. We will have more information. As more information becomes available regarding the suspect, we'll put that information out to you guys. Yes, sir. We have 10 that are deceased at the scene, and an additional, we believe, at least 10 at local hospitals. Anywhere from critical to stable.
Captain, I know you said no motive is known, but do you think that the suspect may have known the victims? Is there any connection there that you know?
As far as the suspect knowing any of the victims, it's too early in the investigation. We do not know that information at this time. We don't know if it's targeted.
Do we know anything about the victims, how old they are, who they are?
No, we don't know how old they are. I'll just take 2 more questions, and that's it. We will update you guys further. This is just a preliminary briefing. We're going to have a lot more information to share with you in the future, in the coming hours.
Covered at that second location, we heard reports that possibly civilians had disarmed a possible suspect.
That's something that we're investigating, and we'll have additional information about that. We will look at every angle as far as whether it's a hate crime or not. It's just too early in the investigation to know whether this incident was a hate crime or not.
Is the festival canceled tomorrow, or is it still going on?
I'm going to have the chief answer that question. Chief?
Sure. The festival that occurred Saturday also extended to Sunday. Out of an abundance of caution and in reverence for the victims, we are canceling the event that's going to happen later today. So the Lunar Festival here in Monterey Park has been canceled.
Just 2 more questions.
Do we know if anyone was injured at that second shooting?
No, not that I'm aware of. I'm not sure if there's any injuries or not. We're still investigating. One other question? Within the next few hours. Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Can you say your name for me?
Sure. Andrew Meyer?
Could you spell Meyer?
Sure. Meyer. All right. Captain, LA Sheriff's Homicide. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, so we just heard an update from the LA County Sheriff's Department. So the new numbers, and I hate to say numbers because these are humans, these are people who had lives, 10 people dead in this mass shooting in Monterey Park, California. This is just east of Los Angeles, a suburb there. We know that there are 10 additional victims, according to police, who have been taken to the hospital. Their injuries ranging, just taking the range, some in stable, some in critical condition. And we know that there is a suspect, the gunman, who is now on the run.
Some in critical condition, and we know that there is a suspect, the gunman.
All right, so
now on the run.
Since that video, the last video played, since then they have found a suspect. They found out who the person was that took the lives of those innocent people. And I believe it's been determined that there was 11 killed and 10 injured, if I'm not mistaken. But you know what? This is tragic. And I first of all want to say our prayers, our love go out to the families that have lost loved ones, to those that are injured. We are praying for you guys, and we are praying that those that are injured, that they will make full and speedy recoveries. But I just wanted to talk on this briefly on the gun violence, the mass shootings in our country. It's ridiculous and out of control. 39 mass shootings already in the year 2023. We're just barely about to end January. That is just ridiculous, and something needs to be done. And then I want to say also that people, a lot of people have believed that, it's a racist thing that these white police officers are killing our black men and women. And come to find out, it's not just the white officers. Our own people are taking the lives of our own people, which is ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous, period. Killing people and all that is just, it's just ridiculous. But for for it to be so tragic and to be so often, happening so often in this country, it just doesn't make sense. And I don't understand. This is a conversations for dummies, things that I am not knowledgeable about, that I don't know about. I don't understand why our country has not taken more drastic measures to end gun violence in our country. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense for it to continue and continue and continue without any resolution, without a bunch of talk. There's just a bunch of conversations, but nothing is being done. And it just doesn't, it bothers me. It bothers me because that could be my children, that could be your children, that could be my grandson, that could be anybody's family member or loved one that is being shot down, gunned down, beat to death for no reason at all, because our country can't seem to get a grip, a handle on what's going on in this country. We have so many things going on in this country. It just don't make sense to me that we can't get it together. So I want to present this to you guys this morning. I had invited a special guest, but she wasn't able to make it. But I want to present this to you guys this morning because this is what she taught me and what she told me years ago. We, the people, are the boss. We are. There's more of us than there are of them. There's more people, more of us, regular, ordinary, everyday citizens, than there are of the police officers, the politicians, the people who make the laws. There's more of us than there are of them. We are the boss. These police officers, they work for you. They work for me. They work for us. These people that are out there taking lives uselessly, that are not in law enforcement, they need to be taken care of. But we need to find a way to get these weapons out of their hands. Like, how is it that so many people can come up with a weapon? I was listening to a story yesterday about a 6-year-old child, a 6-year-old child that took a gun to school and shot a teacher. How does that happen? How does something like that happen? You know how? We, the people, continually allow things to go on like this. Parents at home, if you don't know that your kid went to school at 6 years old with a gun, what kind of crap is that? There's no way in the world my 6-year-old grandson will have a gun in his backpack, have access to a gun would even know where a gun is or how to even use it. I just don't understand how we, the people, continually allow this type of behavior, this type of tragedies, these types of tragedies to take place continually in our country. I don't know what's going on in other countries. Not saying that I don't care, but I don't know because we got enough at home to worry about. You know, our country sends billions of dollars in uh, aid to other countries, billions of dollars to Ukraine for the war between Ukraine and Russia, billions of dollars to do different things when we have issues right here in our own country that need to be addressed and taken care of. We, the people, we, the people, need to stand up and take a stand and take our country back. We need to take our country. If they can't do it, if they can't get it together, we need to figure out a way to do it. We need to figure out a way to get our country under control, to get these mass killings and shootings under control. All the things that we're dealing with within our country, we need to fix it. We, the people. And I know that that's a lot. That's saying a lot. You know, the Constitution needs to be changed. The way that the laws are written and carried out needs to be changed. They don't apply to us in 2023. They don't apply. A lot of things don't apply to us in 2023. We need to fix this. We, the people, we are the boss. The politicians, the president, the governors, the mayors, the prosecutors, the police officers, they all work for us. They are our employees. We don't work for them. We don't have to do what they tell us to do. You do what we tell you to do. But apparently, we haven't been telling them to do the right thing because they keep killing us. They keep killing us. The shooting in Monterey, California, was an old man. I think he was 60 something years old, had no connection to the people in that festival, and just went shooting and killing people. Why? Mental illness. Things like that need to be addressed. We have so many issues within our own country that need to be addressed, that the people that are responsible, that are in positions, are not taking care of it. They're not taking care of us. They are not giving us the best that they can. We, the people, are settling for what they want to give us. We settle for, minimal amounts of Social Security. We settle for minimal amounts of welfare. We settle for minimal amounts of minimum wage. We settle for it. We take it. We let them tell us what they're going to give us. Well, no, I don't want you to tell me what you're going to give me. I want to tell you what I want. We, the people, need to stand up and make a stand. I'm so saddened by these killings. I'm so saddened. And not just the ones that just recently happened, by all of them over the years, all the way back to Rodney King and probably before then. I'm saddened. My heart is hurt, burdened with the fact that we, the people, are not standing up for what we deserve. We deserve better. We deserve more from our government, from our country, from our politicians, from the people that make the laws, that make the rules. We deserve more. We always say they did this and they do. Who the heck is they? Who are they? The president, the all the politicians, the lawmakers? Who are they? We need to hold them accountable for what they're not doing for this country. We need to hold them accountable for what they are not doing to take care of our country. All that money they're giving to other countries and other people for different things. I know that it's a cycle, a thing that, we have to do certain things because we're global, we're, worldwide, but still, we got to take care of ourselves. We got to take care of home first. That's my opinion. That's my thought. And that's my show. Uh, I didn't do my shout outs this morning because I was so ready to get into this because it really it's got me to this point, to this place where I'm just I don't know what to do and I'm fed up. I know I need to make a stand, but I don't know what to do and I'm going to figure it out. But we the people need to do it collectively together. Can you imagine what would happen if the entire United States, minus the lawmakers and the politicians and those people that are in offices, can you imagine what would happen if we took a stand and said, "I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take this anymore"? What would happen? Let's think about it. Let's try to make some changes in our United States of America. I'm fed up. I'm just tired, you guys, and I just wanted to get that out. So anyway, shout out to everybody out there that follows Lady D, that be me. Shout out to everyone out there that follows Conversations for Dummies, that watches and listens to Radio Vision and listens to my radio station. Shout out to those of you that support me on Facebook and on Instagram and on all the different places that I'm on. Shout out to each and every one of you. Shout out to Mo McCoy and the Fireproof TV Films family. Shout out to my girl Flava in Tampa, Florida, who I wanted to come on this show today, but she wasn't able to get here. Shout out to my girl Terry Jean down in Houston, Texas, to Andrea Tyler. Shout out to you, girl. I'm looking forward to seeing you back on the scene. I need to see you. Shout out to Charles Brax, who joined me here live today, and anyone else that joins the live or the pre-record or the recorded show. Shout out to each and every one of you. I want to say again, our prayers and our thoughts go out to the families that have lost loved ones during these tragic, tragic shootings and killings. And I pray that we make a change in this world. I pray that we make a change in our United States of America. I pray that we can come together and come up with some solutions to these problems and not just brush them under the rug. Like once it happens, we're all into it. But once it's gone, it's gone. We don't think about it anymore until the next one. Why does it take another death, another loss of life for us to get sparked up and get excited? And, we go out and protest and rally and all that. For what? To what means? To what end? We don't end up with nothing. Nothing ends up being done. Except more people might get hurt or injured because we get mad and we go out and do something stupid and more people get hurt and injured. Let's stop it. Let's do something real and positive that's going to make a difference. Okay, I'm done, you guys. I'm out of here. I love you guys. Tune in next Friday to Conversations for Dummies. I have a special guest, Cat TV, coming on next Friday. I'm looking forward to him. After that, we will have Miss Rose J. Kofa, who was supposed to be here today, but she had to cancel. So then I tried to get someone else, but she had to cancel. It's okay. We're going to keep it moving no matter what. Okay? Yes, condolences to all the families out there for their loss, Charles. Thank you for that. Blessings and prayers eternally. Thank you so much. After Rose J. Kofa on the 10th, we have Michelle Jackson coming on. She's a cancer survivor. And then we have Prophet the artist coming on the week after that. And then I'm looking to add some more people to my list, to my calendar for the rest of the year. So if you guys are interested in being a part of Conversations for Dummies, have a story to tell, just got to chill. Have a story to tell, have something you want to share, give me a call, reach out to me, message me on my pages. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube. You can call me at 619-301-4467. You can email me at ladydtv@gmail.com. And I want to hear from you guys. I want to see some change being made. I want to hear what you guys have to say, what you think about all that's going on in the world, in our country today. In the world, but mostly in our country. This is where we are, and this is where we have to be concerned about. Thank you, guys. God bless. And I'm going to play a couple of outgoing messages, and then we will see you all next week. God bless. Here we go. I'm going to play this for you.
Hasn't always been easy.
All right, that was my bonus son, Dacian DeMarco. If you guys are not already following him, go to his page and follow Dacian, Dascion DeMarco. All right, I love him. Thank you guys so much for being here. And if you did not catch the live, catch the replay, share it with someone, like it, support. Follow me on Lady D That Be Me TV on YouTube. Follow me on Lady D TV on Instagram. Follow me on Diane P. Meadows on Facebook, Lady D TV on Facebook, and I'm creating a new page for my radio station, the soulexpress.com on Facebook and Instagram. Tune in, tell a friend. I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Love ya.